I went shopping for wedding dresses, and even though I had kind of decided that I was already going to make my own dress, hello yo-yo. So even though I had decided I was going to make my own dress, I still wanted to go wedding dress shopping, because how many times in your life do you get to go try on so many pretty dresses? You know, like, gotta make the most of it while one is engaged. So therefore, I know you really have to make the most of it, yo-yo. So therefore, I decided to go wedding dress shopping, and I brought along my maid of honor and my mom and my grandma, some of the people that I'm just absolutely closest to in this world and love so dearly, and who I know just love me with all their hearts, because they were like, we are excited to watch you try on dresses that you might not even buy. But here's the thing, I wasn't against buying a wedding dress, because I was open to the possibility, because I don't think one should close oneself off from, like, options. You know, when in this buying a dress, making a dress, if I find a dress that I love, I find a dress that I love. It's as simple as that. And the way I had a budget for my wedding dress that my parents had given me, which was very nice. Therefore, I looked at dresses that were in that price range, but also realized that if I get a dress that was less, I could also use that money for, like, something else, like fabric, right? So I was thinking, okay, like, I could still get a cheaper dress and also buy fabric, and then make a dress, and then I can see which one I like better. Or I could wear one to the wedding and one to the reception. So that was kind of something in my head that I was thinking about as well. And the idea of, like, okay, well, would I wear this to the ceremony? Would I wear this to the reception? Because of course the dress that I designed was more of a ceremony dress than a reception dress. So I was kind of thinking more of, like, okay, would I still want to wear this to my reception? Which means maybe not as poofy, maybe more danceable, and things like that. So that is what I was thinking about when I went and tried on wedding dresses, but I also wanted to see what one that I designed might look more like. So the lace with the sleeves, I wanted to see what that would actually look like on my body, because I designed it, right? I drew a picture of it, but does that mean I like it on me? Who knows? So I decided to go try on some of those dresses as well. And I'll let you see what I tried on and if I bought anything. Starting off, I went to a place called Formally Yours. Now, I've been to this store before because I actually bought my senior prom dress here. And of course, it's also a bridal boutique, so half of it's prom and half of it's bridal. And I've always thought, oh, I would love to come here and try on dresses. And I, of course, I brought my maid of honor, also my cousin, and my mom and my grandma along for this experience as well. And they were so sweet throughout the entire process. My cousin took so many pictures of me in dresses. This is the first wedding dress I ever tried on. I thought it was beautiful. I was almost like, this is it, I love this one. But of course, have to try on more dresses. I really liked this dress because of the way the sleeves were, the beading, and honestly, I felt like Elsa, but almost like a little bit too much like Elsa's spirit dress from Frozen 2. The owner of the shop actually said I looked like Snow White, but I think that's just because I have the really dark hair and very fair skin. But this one was absolutely beautiful, and the beautiful veil that they paired it with as well. But I still wanted to try on more dresses. Okay. Very pretty.
This is so pretty.
That's very pretty. I love how it moves.
Oh, it switches well. Look at the switch factor. Look at that smile.
Oh.
It's all glowing. Because I think this is more what you were thinking of. It's very
This one, right?
100% looking right.
She loves dancing, so yeah.
Oh, this is definitely the trophy. So we have our top two.
I think so.
Yeah, so far we have our
So
top
far,
two.
I like this one, and I just have to decide, like, which one is the vision.
The second dress I tried on was also amazing. It actually had an illusion neckline. It just blends in with my skin so well you don't even see it. I didn't like how the skirt was a blush pink though, but it also came in white. They just didn't have one to try on there in that color, but they had a swatch that I was able to kind of hold up and see what it might look like. But I also thought perhaps the lace wouldn't show up as well if it was on a white dress. But this one was really stunning, reminded me a lot of Grace Kelly, and honestly, I really liked it.
I do like this one a lot. But also, you know, like I thought I liked the first one a lot. But then we could try on more.
Yes,
Well, that's
exactly.
what you don't know
Yeah.
until you try them on.
Yeah.
Each one's different.
Yes.
Like so many choices.
Definitely more shimmery.
Yes. I'm not sure.
Was not a big fan of this dress. I decided the lace pattern was too big on the skirt and too distracting and not symmetrical in any type of way.
Ooh, very pretty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like that move.
So I tried on this dress because I really wanted to see something in a satin, and well, love the skirt on this one, and it had a beautiful back, but I was planning to wear my hair down because that's just me. I wear my hair down, but that hides the beautiful back of the dress, which was kind of like the only fun feature, so therefore was not incredibly impressed with that one.
Cap sleeve.
Ooh, I like how that sat down.
Sparkles.
Yeah, I like how that sat down.
I like how that went down.
Yes, that was all lace.
But I like how that went.
So you feel a little
Yeah,
more
because at first I
secure?
thought it was going to be like Christy's dress. At first I actually thought it was Christy's dress.
Oh, that would have
Because
been.
she had like the side ones, but hers were like swoopy swoops, and these are caps. So put on the hanger, I was like, is that? And it's-
Am I buying the same dress?
Yes.
That would be weird.
This is really pretty. I like the subtle sparkle.
Yes.
At first I
Same.
didn't think I was going to like the sparkle as much, but I think I liked the little bit of sparkle. The other two.
Okay.
Do you like one or
I don't know. Or I could try a veil, because I tried a veil on with
Yeah,
this
try
one.
veil on.
See, I'm not sure what veil because
So here's like, do you see how
That's really subtle.
Oh.
the shoulder.
just something light? Can you see at the side?
Ooh, yes.
Is that enough?
I think
Do you want something
for the
more?
dress,
That I think that just a little bit more.
oh, I do like the waterfall pleat look.
Yeah.
Because that's like what Meghan Markle had, and I love that.
It
looks
adds
so
a little
good.
bit more drama.
It does. And also it brings the attention more to my face.
Yes,
Yes, it
for
does.
sure.
This dress was a little more unexpected because while it has a lot of elements I liked, it didn't have long sleeves, but I still really liked it.
Here,
It's pretty in the back. Can you lift up your hair so I see what the back looks like? I like it with your hair down.
yeah. Because it's a pretty open.
This dress was beautiful, and if I was having a summer wedding, I think this might be it, but I'm having a winter wedding, and I was going to be so cold with just those little straps. But it was a beautiful dress, just not the right season for my wedding. While I found a lot of really great contenders at the first bridal shop, I wasn't ready to commit to a gown yet, so we went to another dress shop called Cinderella's Gowns. It was so interesting because every single shop that we went to had its own vibe and its own way of working. Here they let us look through the racks and try to find a wedding dress.
Oh, I do like that.
Like having a good amount of train behind you.
That's fun. I didn't get to spin out the other things. Also, just to see how it moves. Like
Yeah.
When you walk down the aisle,
Right.
like you just have to figure out how to move with the train.
Mm-hmm.
Have a wider turning radius.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's a little on the longer side.
Has like a nice stiff hem though.
Yeah, that's a
It
it's a
does.
little bunching up right now.
Well,
Do you want to try it with the veil?
I don't think this one.
Okay.
But honestly, this is a really good picture. Okay, go for it, sorry. Or can I help you?
Yeah.
So I tried on this gown that had a detachable train, and it was really fun, but also made me realize that having a really long train makes it really hard to move, and you basically can't turn around by yourself, and it's very heavy. But I almost wanted to make it a detachable train, but then I decided after trying on this dress that they were too much work and too hard.
I'm sure the lady at the church, and I think
they left me before I go.
to you.
You
Oh,
know
the
what?
two
We might
twins.
I mean, that's full Kate Middleton.
It's the royal wedding with all the children.
Yeah,
attending.
they had.
Seriously.
Like you thought the maid of honor goes down first.
Nope.
Just kidding. She comes down with. To man the train.
So I didn't find any major contenders at the second store. But then I heard about this third store, which has a very unique business model for a bridal boutique. It was called Isle and Veil. So at this bridal boutique, you have to get there early because they don't take appointments, so it's a first come first serve, and they only have so many dresses that you can buy off the rack there, and all of the dresses are $800 no matter what. No matter the style, no matter the designer, they're all $800, and you only have an hour once your appointment window starts. So I got there early to sit on the sidewalk because I wanted to make sure that they still had a good selection when I was able to get my appointment. I didn't get there quite early enough to be in the first group, but I got into the second group. My family and I just went out and had brunch, a nice brunch, and then we got called back to, well, come look through the racks of dresses. You're given an hour to look through dresses and to try on dresses, so they recommend that you spend about 15 minutes pulling dresses and then 45 minutes trying dresses on. And they're very strict about this. They have a timer on your dressing room to let you know how much time you have left, because you only have an hour to try on dresses and make a decision. The first dress I tried on was this beautiful satin ball gown that has a very see-through back, but I love the satin skirt, I love the belt, I thought the bodice was really nice as well, and then I actually realized that the dress had pockets, which I just thought was so fun, like a wedding dress with pockets. What? How fun! But I thought this dress was still a bit too summery and not quite what I was looking for. The next dress that I tried on I thought was stunning. It was a satin ball gown. It had these swoobies off the shoulder side sleeves, and it had a very beautiful train with buttons all the way down the back. It had a lot of subtle detail. It was very classic, it was very elegant, and it had pockets too! How fun is that? I thought, just how fun. I really liked this dress. It had a nice defined waist. It was elegant, but it also had some beautiful different elements that were unique that I haven't really seen on another ball gown or another wedding dress, but it was definitely a ball gown style, I should say. I loved the top. It reminded me of Cinderella's wedding dress. It reminded me of Aurora's dress from Sleeping Beauty, and also a little bit of Belle's dress from Beauty and the Beast. So it had a lot of Disney princess elements that I really liked. Next, I tried on this really flowy and fun dress. I loved the way that the skirt moved. It was just so full without being poofy. And the top was also fun because it had these sleeves that were kind of poofy but not. But I still didn't really feel like it was a wedding dress. It felt like a fun dress, but not like my wedding dress. So went on to the next dress. This one was nice and poofy, and it had the straps over the shoulder, but it didn't have sleeves. And I don't always really like a tulle skirt. Sometimes I think they can look a bit messy. So didn't like that one. And instead I decided to go back and try on my favorite, which was this beautiful satin ball gown. I just felt so beautiful while wearing it, and when I tried it on with a veil, my mom and grandma and cousin all started getting teary-eyed, and I got a little teary-eyed and, well, I felt like this was my dress.
Would you like to?
I said yes to the dress at Island Vale. I was able to take it home with me that day, and I love this dress. It looks to me very much like a Victorian ball gown, and I feel like a princess in it.
So I ended up buying a dress. It was a beautiful dress, and then I had that dress, like I have it. I was able to take it home that day. It was wonderful. It was just an off-the-rack situation, and it fit me perfectly. Like, I didn't need to alter it at all. I mean, only just for a hem, just to shorten it. I didn't need to actually, the bodice did not need to be modified at all. So therefore, I now have an absolutely beautiful, stunning dress as a backup, because I might put a lot of time and effort into making a dress that I don't like, and that's a scary concept. And then also the way that wedding dresses work, I might not have time to order or find one that I would like, to make sure I don't end up wearing something I hate to my wedding, even though I made it. I wouldn't want to do that. Worst case scenario, I wear that dress down the aisle and I'm still perfectly happy. And, you know, worst case scenario and I'm still perfectly happy it's still a good scenario. It's a very good scenario. Best case scenario, I wear a dress that I made that I love and get to feel the pride of making something beautiful while exchanging vows to love of my life. But stay tuned. We'll see how that dress is created and if I like it when I'm wearing it or not. It's kind of stressful. Also stay tuned, because I'm going to go pick out fabric. So there's going to be a video about finding the perfect fabric, especially concerned about finding the perfect lace, because that's what is going to really set it off. And also like the weight of the fabric, because you think about satin. There's so many different weights of satin. Anyway, that's a whole nother video. Stay tuned. Click subscribe. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hope you did. And thanks for watching.